Great seeing my next guest back in action. He's going to be fighting at UFC Fight Night December 3rd against Francis Marshall. It's Marcelo Rojo joining me here on the program. Marcelo, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Good.
Good. How did training go? I know you're just finishing up.
Amazing. I feel like ready to fight. I'm here in Kansas City, training in Glory under James Krause, and I feel really comfortable here. It's a good room to be, and room full of killers. Like, really, I'm training with high-level guys, so I'm really excited.
That's great. How long have you been in Kansas City for?
Oh, I switched camps after my last fight, and we went back and forth from Vegas to Kansas, and yeah, I've been kind of like from March till now here in Kansas, so it's really good.
Good to hear, man. That's awesome. Was this the right amount of time off in between fights, especially with the camp switch? I'm sure you wanted some extra time.
Yeah. After my last fight, I changed almost everything around me, so I need time to adapt the changes, and I feel ready right now. Yeah.
That's great. What did you learn the most from that last fight that you're bringing into this one? What did you learn the most?
Oh, there's this thing that Latin American fighters got, like we don't fucking care. Like, we fight anybody. So anytime they call me, I say yes all the time. And in a such high level company and such high level sport, it's kind of like really difficult. So after my last fight, I understand about rankings. I understand about levels. I mean, I don't want to make excuses, but my weight cut was awful. I cut like 20 pounds. I got diarrhea at night in the night of the weight cut, and then just fighting Kyler. That motherfucker is a top 10 for fucking sure. I mean, and I realized that in the fight, I was just moving and just trying to hit him. Stylistically, it was a bad matchup for me, and like everybody said me like, hey, why you got this fight? I mean, that's what we do. Like, they offer me a fight, I say yes. And then I learned about levels, and there's levels to this shit. Like, most people don't know, but I realized that in the fight. I was, how the fuck am I gonna beat this guy? Like, every time I throw, he wasn't there, and he was just like punching me, like trying to take me down. Like, he does everything. So yeah, the third thing I realized is about levels.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to take away all those things that you're bringing into this fight. What do you know about Francis Marshall, your opponent? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
Oh, I mean, like, really good. I mean, really excited. He's a young kid. He's undefeated, so I'm gonna be glad to take that off from his record. And he's strong. I really love the matchup. I mean, yeah, I'm excited.
And if my math's correct here, you have 24 professional fights. He's only got 6. How much do you think experience will play into this?
Yeah, actually, I got more because in Latin America we didn't even have Sherdog. I fought.
Oh, like really? Okay, so you have even more. How many fights do you have?
Like 30.
Wow. Okay.
I fought in the TUF Latin America in 155.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
I fought 3 times in 3 weeks, and then I fought in a tournament like 3 times in one night, and then yeah, I got some illegal fights that doesn't count on the record. But yeah, I got a lot of fights. Yeah, that's what we do. We fight.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And what was the connection to Glory MMA? How did you end up training there? I know your management has a lot of fighters from Glory MMA. How did you end up training there?
Yeah, like I was saying, like after my last fight, I need to make some changes. So I changed everything around me. Like, I need it. So I changed management. I changed my former coach, my former team. I even left the city where I was living in. And then with Brandon, we formed a nice team. And he talked to us and said, okay, this is the plan we got. Like, we're going to try this camp. We're going to try this camp. We're going to try this camp. and then we just came here to Kansas, and we just make a click with James. Uh, I mean, he's a really good coach, and he also trained with us.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not like a coach like he's there giving orders and just watching the phone or doing some shit. Like James really trained with us. Like he do sparring with us, he do the wrestling with us, he do the jiu-jitsu with us, and then he talk about the sport. Like it's kind of like really important. He talk about the judges, he talk about the decisions, and we made a switch with him, and he's a really cool guy too. So he came from nothing, man. He lived in a trailer park, and now it's really inspiring for us. Like all the things he made, like in life. So I really love it.
That's awesome. And how has the adjustment been? Going from Vegas to Kansas City. I know it's a lot different.
Oh yeah, it's really cold here. Like different weather, different time, but it's cool because here in the room, there are all motherfuckers that want to train and go at you, and they're really competitive. We have some of the best 45ers here. Like I train, my main training partner is David Onama. I train with Isaac Dulgarian. I train with a lot of guys like Derek Miner, who's fighting this week.
That's right.
So, I mean, it's a room full of killers.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a great camp. And how's the weight cut going this time? We still have a lot of time before the fight, but how's all that going ahead of time?
Amazing, brother, amazing. I get up today at 165, and
Awesome.
I was supposed to make 166 tomorrow. By order, I work with Nicole Alive from the PI. She's my nutritionist, and she's making me eat like a lot of carbs, and like I really enjoy it. And my last weight cut, I cut like 20 pounds in 3 days. That was awful. And a month before the fight, I just stopped eating carbs. Like, I mean, I did this exam where they tell me that like my muscle mass was like 139, and I
Wow.
was making 5. So I lost a lot of muscle to make the weight. I feel weak, but I'm going hard. I'm training like 3 to 4 times a day, and I'm eating well. So I'm feeling good.
Your corner, I imagine James Krause will be in the cage with you. Who else is going to be in your corner?
Oh, James Krause is going to be there. He's the general. Jorge Capetillo is my boxing coach. Also Matthew Fulham, one of my best friends, that he made the switches camp with me. So he knows me really well, and he's with me just helping me. So yeah, those 3 are going to be my corners.
How do you see the fight playing out on December 3rd?
Oh, he's going to come at me. He's going to come at me like swinging. I'm going to move around a little bit, and then start. Man, I'm going to say this. I think I'm the lowest paid fighter in the UFC. So I need that bonus, bro. Okay. I need that bonus. I'm going to let my hands go, my knees go, my kicks go, my elbows go. If he come to me with those 3-2, I'm going to take him down. I'm going to take his back. I'm going to submit him. Whatever it takes. I made bad decisions back in the day, but this is a really good one. This is going to be my performance.
We're looking forward to it, man. Big fight up a weight class that happened a few weeks ago. Islam Makhachev defeating Charles Oliveira. What were your thoughts on that performance? Islam dominating the fight.
It's really hard. Like we've been talking about that here in the gym because we're full of guys that know about this sport, and it's gonna be hard to beat Islam. I mean, in that division, his pressure on top, his wrestling is really good, and they work really good game plans. I mean, the hook from the lead hand was really a good timing. It's gonna be hard to beat that guy, but I was rooting for Oliveira because I know him, and he's such a nice guy. He always come to us and say hi. I have a kind of like a good relationship there, so we were rooting for Oliveira, but yeah, Islam take it, and I think it's gonna be really hard. I hope they give the shot to Benny Dairouche. I used to
Yeah.
train with him in MMA, and he's good. He's good. He's kind of like a good wrestler, a good jiu-jitsu guy. He doesn't stop throwing. So I hope Benny get the shot. Mm.
Do you think Volkanovski will defeat Islam, or do you think Islam, after what he did to Charles Oliveira, that he would likely be favored to beat Volkanovski?
I mean, Volk is really good too. I like the matchup because he's slow and he got a good base and he moves a lot. Like after he finish any combo, he moves to the right. If you see Max Holloway fight, he did kind of like 30 circles around the octagon, and Max Holloway never could find him. So I mean, it's a really good matchup, good kicks, but I don't think that he's gonna start kicking because he's gonna get taken down. And I don't know, man, but the size is gonna be an issue there. Makachev is really big and he cut a lot of weight, so I think Makachev take this.
I'm trying to remember, how many more fights do you have on your UFC contract? Do you know?
I think this is the last one. That's why I'm going full. Yeah.
Going all in. I love it. That's great. So yeah, because if you get a big win here, you can renegotiate, you can get a better contract, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm thankful for the opportunities, and I know for Latin American fighters it's really hard to be here. I made the bad choices in the past, but I'm here now. I'm living the moment, and yeah, I'm gonna go full or nothing. I mean, I'm gonna go killed or be killed. I don't fucking care. I just also fight for it, so they're gonna love my fight.
I can't wait. Last question before we get out of here. What do you like doing when you're not training? Are you watching any television? Are you playing any video games? Like, what are you doing when you're not training? And other than napping, I'm sure you get a nap in every now and then.
Other than nap, yeah, I go to the movies. I go to see my friends. The other day, I take a couple of days of vacations. I went to Tijuana. I went to the sea. I went to eat some restaurants. I mean, I'm enjoying life.
It's great. And making time for interviews, Marcelo. I really appreciate it. We're looking forward to the fight. It's UFC Fight Night, December 3rd. If there's anyone you'd like to thank, any sponsors or any social media you'd like to plug, I'll give you the last word.
No, for sure. My manager, Jason and Jacob from Meridian. My sponsors, Rubet. So, no, really thankful to all the people that helped me to be here. Most of the times, fighters, they sell us himself like we were self-made, and that's bullshit, bro. Like, if you're in this sport, you can't be self-made because everybody's helping you all the time. I've been traveling all over the world and receiving help from all the people. Like, everybody's trying to do a little bit, and that's what made me grow and be here right now. So thankful for the team, for my former teammates, everybody.